Hello everyone, welcome back to Pixel Village and I'm Radhakrishnan. What a weather and what a terrain to do off-roading. But we are not here today to do off-roading, but to do something else, introduce to you another interesting product. Since we are talking about mobile phone these days and mobile phone seems to be a hot topic, we thought it's only appropriate that we introduce to you another interesting one which we personally got very excited about. Let me show you what it is. The Moza Mini S for your mobile phone. Well, Moza Mini S is a little brother to the Moza Mini, which is a very popular mobile phone gimbal, probably the most affordable 3-axis gimbal for your mobile phone. It's from Goodson. Goodson in the last 5 years have moved up many notches and have become the most desired, or one of the most desired gimbal brands in the world. Now, Mini S is their recent product. Like I said, it sells at about $79 in the international market. In India, it will be, with taxes, will be about between 6,000 and 7,000 Indian rupees. And since it is targeted at a mobile phone user, they've made the learning curve very short. It's very easy to set up for anyone. Well, very simple. There's a lock here. You open the lock, turn it anti-clockwise, and your gimbal is ready to be used. Let's fix the mobile phone onto the gimbal. This is the time the small tripod that comes with it becomes very handy. So it stays on the bonnet top. Like we usually say, clean the lens first before using it. Almost ready. Okay. The red button here is the on-off switch. Press it, long press, and your gimbal is ready to be used. And there is also a battery indicator here. It's a blue glowing light. To work effectively with the gimbal, the Moza Mini S, you will require the help of an app which can be downloaded. It's a free download from either App Store or Play Store. It's called the Moza Genie. So this is the screen that you will get when the app opens up. The software and the hardware is connected through a Bluetooth. So here you need to allow the Bluetooth to be switched on, and now this is the Moza Mini device. Now the device is ready to be used. What you see on the left top are the battery indicators and the function indicator or the mode indicator of the gimbal. Right hand side top you have the resolution, flash mode selection and the video mode selection. Left hand side bottom is the gallery. Then you have the Moza gimbal connectivity, and then you have the tracking. It will show you how to do that. Then you have the time code, and you have the front, back, camera selection. Then you have the settings, and you have the record button. Okay. Right hand side top are the quick selection menus. So if you go there, I can quickly select the video resolutions that one can work with. Now this allows you only to record up to 4K 30p, even if the camera has the 4K 60. For some reason, this app will not allow you to do this. Like you find in any 3-axis gimbal, even Moza Mini S offers all 3-axis controls: the yaw, the pitch and the roll. When you switch on, the Mini S sets by default to the yaw follow mode. And every time you switch off and switch on, it comes back to yaw follow mode. So yaw follow mode basically is as you turn, the gimbal also will follow you. That speed of follow can be adjusted again in the software. Now the next one is the pitch. To do the pitch control, you need to hold on to the trigger. Okay, just hold on to it and it will do the pitch like that. Okay, so let me show you how it is done. Now the roll function. Before you do any change in functions, make sure that you reset the gimbal to its original 0, 0 position. To do that, double tap the trigger and the gimbal gets reset into its original position with yaw follow mode. So we saw the yaw follow, we saw the pitch follow, and now we're going to see the roll follow function. To activate the roll follow function, double click the M button. This is the one which I am getting a little rattled about. You have to memorize all this sequences of button pressing. I wish there was a simple, straightforward, indication either in the software or somewhere using which you could, I wish you could select that function very easily. Okay, the roll follow function. Double click the M button and we are ready to do the roll follow. Okay, that's the roll follow. It will not do a full 360 roll. It will only do about a 270-degree roll. Okay. So let me do a shot with this. Now the famous inception mode. Double click and reset the gimbal, triple click the bottom of the circle and you are ready for the inception mode. And to do the inception, the turn, you need to use the joystick. Okay, so let me first position myself. I'm going to walk towards the car. Now the most exciting, interesting feature of this mobile gimbal and software combination, it's called the tracking mode. Once you identify a target in your frame, the gimbal will automatically track it. I'll show you just how. Now this feature works only in Full HD mode. I am in 4K now, but I have to now switch it to Full HD for that feature to happen. Okay, so this is the icon. I need to touch and drag, and now see, that's how the gimbal identifies the my subject, and if I move, the gimbal will automatically keep that subject in focus and in the center of the frame and keep tracking it. Okay, as you can see, I think we have to wind up this shoot here. Now we've been pushing our luck. The rain is going to come down any moment. But I think this is, sufficient demonstration of the tracking that is available in the Moza Mini S. I think let's run, get into the car and move. Come on, pack up from here. Let's run. Unfortunately, we had to stop that shoot abruptly there due to rain. It's still raining, so we can't get out. So we're trying to go and find another location where we can continue the shoot. So we, out of the 6 modes that the mobile gimbal offers, we did about 4 and 2 more to be done, which is the all lock mode and the sports mode, which is very interesting. So what we are trying to do is to probably find a location, or maybe even go back to our usual location which you are familiar with, and continue the shoot. So let's hope that we get some, a small window where the rain will stop and continue the shoot. Let's see. Let's go. As you can see, we are back indoors thanks to the rain. Well, ignore these ambient noises because there's some work happening, inside the lift. There's some maintenance work happening inside the lift. So ignore any ambient, unwanted noise. Okay, so quickly into those missing 2 modes. The first one, the sports mode. Sports mode allows you to quickly pan between two angles, without creating any kind of delay in the pan. It allows you to, create an interesting effect, while using the gimbal, especially heighten a sense of urgency, emergency, etc. You can use it very creatively, and we'll come to you that in a bit. To activate that, double click the bottom of this ring, and once you double click, it becomes active, and now the gimbal is in the sports mode. Yeah. And the next one is the all lock mode. All lock mode basically means that with the help of a particular routine in pressing the buttons, you lock all the angles, okay, and your camera, in this case the phone, stays steady in one place. To get that, double click and hold the trigger, and the gimbal goes to something called all lock mode. Let's see how the visual looks like with it. Okay, so stay there. At 6,500 rupees, the Moza Mini S probably will be the least expensive 3-axis gimbal that you can find for your mobile phone, but by no means is the least capable. With all that capabilities that we demonstrated to you, Moza has built up a strong case for this one to become the most popular mobile phone gimbal. This definitely will add a lot of value for that vlogger on a budget, the kind of vloggers who depends heavily on their mobile phones for vlogging. It can add that very cinematic movements for their visuals. And it also is an interesting product for the hobbyist, someone who's going on a vacation and want to carry in not just whole lot of shaky motion pictures, but want to carry and shoot a nice, easy, fluid looking visuals of their holidays. So both for a hobbyist and a professional vlogger, well, and anyone who thinks that he wishes to upgrade and get some interesting visuals out of their mobile phones, this definitely is a very good option. This definitely is going to be in my bag for sure from now on. So that's it. I think we've covered everything. If you need to learn anything more, or if you wish to learn anything more about photography, mobile phone photography in particular, and photography in general, well, head over to pixelvillage.com, where we have curated a lot of very interesting education content on photography just for you. So go there, log in, register, and if you like any of them, you can subscribe them and keep it as yours for the rest of your life. Bye for now.